Hello there, I thought I'd do a quick video going through some of the records picked up in my first sort of month back at university following Easter, the Easter break. We've had lots of interesting finds, and yeah, I'm going to go through them now. I'll start with a few singles. I picked these up yesterday from the Cardiff Record Exchange, 50p each. Bob Dylan one I didn't have. Watching the River Flow, pretty nice. With what on the other side? Spanish is the Loving Tongue. Never didn't do anything else that year, did he? That was his sort of one recording output in 1971. We have the Iggy and the Stooges, She Creatures of Hollywood Hills, which is a Spiral Scratch magazine exclusive, which is pretty interesting. I'll just buy anything Iggy and the Stooges, especially if it's cheap. It's usually pretty good. Of course, Wings, High High High, and Sea Moon. I really bought this for the sleeve because I have the single, but I've never seen the sleeve. The sleeve is really hard to find, so it's just really good to have one of them from my Paul McCartney collection. Because there's not many McCartney singles that I don't have now, which is pretty neat. So of course yesterday was Records All Day. I didn't actually pick up any records, like any of the exclusives, because they're a little bit expensive. I went to Kelly's, took part in a competition, and won this nice t-shirt and a voucher. Thank you for that. So yeah, maybe I'll go and spend something down there tomorrow, or in the week. So yeah, if I just go through some of the stuff I picked up lately, I did grab this yesterday, which is Sony Denny, Like an Old-Fashioned Waltz. There's a little cut out in the corner. That's okay with me. I got a little bit of money off for that. The vinyl's in really nice condition. Yeah, it's just a Sony Denny that I didn't have. It's got Richard Thompson on it, which is always a good sign for any record. Of course, a lot of the sort of Fairport convention, the Star Wars, shall we say. Yeah, 1973, I think, on Ireland. Yeah, you can't get much better than that. It's really much shown. Yeah, there's a good few sort of jazzy numbers on this, isn't there? But a lot of people say this is one of her best solo-wise, so I'm pretty excited to hear this. And it has a nice sort of lyric in her as well still, so that's a nice addition to my collection. One of the first things I got when I came back was this. This is Gene Clark's No Other. I got this off a bit cheaper, so it was the 4AD reissue that came out a few years ago. I got this a bit cheaper because it'd been opened and played a couple of times probably. So that's pretty neat. And in the exchange, he's really careful about new records. He's sure he's not just getting any old duff ones or ones that sound a bit crap and they've been returned and so on. So hopefully this should be okay. And yeah, big fan of this record. It's a classic. It's an original. This is pretty much unaffordable, so it's nice to have a brand new one. It's a really nice print, really nice poster on it. Yeah, it ticks all the boxes, sort of packaging wise. Hopefully, sound wise, this is going to sound really nice too. And I picked up a nice record from the HMV sale. The HMV in my city centre is always really busy. But this was the last one I had left of this album, and by the size, because a few of them have been on sale. This is Richard and Linda Thompson, of course, Pour Down Like Silver. I picked up, what was it, the Hokey Pokey in the sale online as well, because you could order stuff off HMV. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, this was only a tenner, brand new. I've still got the receipt, so hopefully it should be okay. A lot of new pressings, a bit of a crapshoot these days, but yeah, it's just a terrific album. I love, of course, there's loads of great songs on it. But I'm a big fan of Rich and Linda Thompson, and I'm sure this one will be pretty good. Let's get a bargain price as well. What else have we got here? Well, I went to one of the shops around my corner, so there was like a couple in Cathays in Cardiff. And the one around the corner had a nice copy of The Wall on their wall. Missing the sticker. Otherwise, everything there, everything pretty nice condition. About 20 quid. I thought, yeah, okay, I'll have that. Not really bought too many records lately, and this was pretty much the only Pink Floyd album I still need, because I now have everything from Dark Side up to The Wall, except for Obscured by Clouds, and I can live without that for now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. The vinyl is in really good shape, so I'm real looking forward to playing this. Yeah, still got all the units in it. just grab them out. It's a super nice condition, so very pleased with that. Yeah, that's another one that's just being ticked off my list of my most wanted. I mean, it's just sort of slowing down a bit more now because I'm just sort of filling the gaps and appreciating what I have in a way. Let's go into some interesting cheap bits. This is Chuck Berry, a compilation, I believe, from the late 60s or maybe I'm not too sure already. It's a mono recording. It's got it's got Johnny Be Good on it. It's got I Got to Find My Baby, Almost Grown, Back in the USA, Maybelline. Can't go wrong really. So it's got that nice, I think, R&B series of the High International label, which is always a good sign. That's a label to look out for, that one. So I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, there's some pretty decent tracks on here. Should be a decent play. Might be a bit noisy, but I'll give it a good clean, and for a pound it should be okay. What else have we got? Well, this was a pretty interesting one. This is Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, of course. His little introduction. This is I believe an unofficial issue, but it cost me about £40 for the exchange, so it's pretty nice. There's a couple of instances on this record where the plastic of the sleeve, whatever, is stuck to the record. I may be able to get that off. If not, it's no big deal. It's going to cause a couple of clicks in the tracks I'm not so fussed about. But it's nice to have this, and yeah, the orange colour's quite nice, and hopefully it should be okay. It's a bit of a crapshoot with unofficial recordings. Well, not unofficial, but you know what I mean, like bootlegs. But it might be okay for £3. It's nice to have the cover. I could frame that up if I wanted. So yeah, that's a pretty nice one. What else we got here? Well, I'll just flip through them quickly. Here's some interesting ones. This is a Cramps bootleg. This is Unleashed and Unreleased. I believe it was produced in Australia. I bought it from Kelly's. It was about tenner. It's pretty nice sort of early version of Human Fly on here. Demo, a couple of live tracks from San Diego 1982. A couple of early demos. There's a radio interview on there. Love Rubbed Off, which is a interesting outtake. So I'm pretty pleased with that. It's I do love picking up bootlegs when I see them. This one looks like a pretty nice one. My sort of favourite area of bootlegs is probably punk rock bootlegs. I've got a couple of Sex Pistols ones, and this pretty much fits the bill. So I reckon this one should be pretty good. I played it in the shop, and the sound quality was decent. So I'm looking forward to having that on. What else have we got? Well, I picked up some brand new records of Friend, which was about 10 to £12. And they were pretty great. This is of course Joy Division's Closer, one of the more recent reissues of this. I have Unknown Pleasures. I needed Closer, and I have it now, so that's pretty excellent. It's supposed to sound really good on vinyl. I think it's that Rhino edition, so should be pretty nice. What else is here? Well, we have Nick Drake's 5 Leaves Left, because it was the only Nick Drake I needed. Of course, he only did 3 albums. I picked up Brighter Later from HMV a few months ago. I've had Pink Moon for about a year, because I found like a nice audiophile version of that for like a bargain, like £12 or something, in Kelly's, of course, on my t-shirt. Yeah, really nice 5 Leaves Left there. Brand new one. Excellent. Look forward to playing that. And what else we got here? Well, we have a Surrealistic Pillow. This one is still sealed, which is excellent. My girlfriend has a copy of this, and she bought it at a record fair, which I got very jealous over because I really like this record. So it's nice to have a brand new one. Again, it's supposed to sound pretty good, hopefully. Brand new record can be a crapshoot, but this should be good. This should be good. So yeah, of course, got Right Rabbit, Somebody to Love, but I love all the sort of spacey out there segments as well. Sort of the mad bits of this record are just brilliant. The whole thing is worth listening to. I do really like it. Nice short album as well, so you don't have to waste your time on it too much. What else we got? Well, the fella I got them, he gave me this nice copy of Paris 1990 by John Cale. It's okay, it'll probably clean up alright. A lot of this sort of the reprise label stuff is a little hard to find in great condition, but it should be okay. And I'll try my best with it, as we sort of have to like the game. But it's a nice item, and it's an album I've been after, and one that's quite hard to come by. So that's a pretty pleasing find. What else is here? Well, we have Creedence Clearwater Revival. I've picked up a few Creedence albums. I've got Cosmos Factory and Green River, all in the past few weeks, because of Green River is at a record fair, and that Cosmos Factory was in that HMV sale. And so his, maybe my favourite, which is Willie and the Poor Boys. Of course, got Down on the Corner, it's just an amazing song. Fortunate Sad, classic. But I love all the sort of deeper cuts on here as well. That'd be nice special. So I'm really excited to put this on. Really great. It's just awesome. Classic rock record. This is Tom Waits and Rain Dogs, the brand new one. Really pleased with this. It's probably been my highlight of my finds. I think I paid about 12 quid for this. It's the latest reissue. I think the music on vinyl one from about 2010. Oh, it's I've never seen it, so I'm super pleased to have this. It's just a great record. I love Tom Waits, and his records are a pain to find. So this one will be on my turntable quite a lot, so very pleased with that. He has he even threw in like a lyric sheet from an original pressing. It somehow got on, so that was a pretty nice addition to it as well. So yeah, lovely copy of Rain Dogs there. So that concludes my video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Thank you, bye.